Nowadays, there are high-speed trains that transport passengers faster than airplanes, for instance. Factors such as airport security checks and potential flight delays can negate the supposed time savings. This type of transport is also ideal for people with a fear of flying. It is fascinating to observe how trains evolved technically throughout the 20th century. At the time, they represented an engineering breakthrough in railway construction. Encountering a functioning steam locomotive in modern times is rare, but still possible. Snappy Sapsan is a steam-powered train that uses steam engines as its driving force. Known as the heaviest locomotive in the world, it weighs 548 tons when loaded with 28 tons of coal and 90 tons of water. In the US, only 2 turntables exist for redirecting such a massive train, located just a few kilometers apart. This rare train is primarily used for excursions, as the US enforces strict emission standards. While diesel and electric trains have clear advantages over steam locomotives, this steam-powered marvel was once an engineering wonder capable of hauling heavy cargo and passenger cars alike. The fastest ground transportation is possible with the XP2 Virgin Hyperloop, which exceeds speeds of 1,000 kilometers per hour. This vehicle has undergone successful tests but cannot use conventional tracks. Instead, it moves using magnetic levitation technology. The XP2 Virgin Hyperloop features a panoramic front door for a great view and comfortable seating inside. According to developers, the 361-kilometer journey from New York to Washington can be completed in just 30 minutes, twice as fast as by plane and 4 times faster than on a high-speed train. Heavy snowdrifts on railroad tracks can delay trains, but operators equipped with the rotary snowplow have nothing to fear. At the front of the train is a rotating rotor fitted with sharp blades that cut and throw snow to the left or right of the tracks. Maintaining such a train is expensive, making it inaccessible to many railway companies. Cheaper alternatives, such as stationary blade plows in the shape of a wedge, are effective only for light snowfalls. In areas with heavy snow, such as Donner Pass in California, the rotary snowplow is indispensable. The experimental Black Beetle jet train. The M497 never made it to production. Developed in 1966 in the United States, the train was equipped with 2 General Electric J 47-19 jet engines, previously used as boosters for the Convair B-36 Peacemaker Intercontinental Bomber. In 1966, this train car reached a speed of 296 kilometers per hour, setting an American rail speed record that stood until 1974. Despite its impressive performance, the project was commercially unviable. However, it did yield valuable data on high-speed rail dynamics, contributing to the development of future high-speed trains. One of the unconventional trains of its era, the UAC Turbo Train, was a high-speed train powered by a gas turbine engine capable of reaching speeds of 275 kilometers per hour in 1968. These trains were used in both the US and Canada. The Canadian National Railways Advertising Agency rebranded the turbo trains, dropping the word train to market them as a completely new mode of transportation. Promotional materials referred to them simply as turbo. Over time, new speed records were set on the rails. Engineers proved 57 years ago that such trains save significant travel time and deserve a place in transportation. However, the trains had a downside: high fuel consumption. Rising oil prices in the late 1970s made their operation uneconomical, leading railway companies to abandon them in favor of other types of trains. The unique train Schienen Zeppelin was designed and built by German aircraft engineer Franz Kruckenberg. It was powered by a rear-mounted propeller driven by a 600-horsepower 12-cylinder BMW aviation engine. Only one prototype was ever constructed. In 1931, Schienen Zeppelin achieved an impressive speed of 230 kilometers per hour. However, several factors doomed the project. The rotating propeller posed a danger on crowded train platforms. Additional cars could not be attached, and it lacked reverse capability. Additionally, the propeller's thrust was insufficient for climbing steep slopes. After a few years of operation, the train was dismantled, leaving behind only rare footage in film archives. For those who fear flying but want the fastest land travel possible, the Siemens Velaro high-speed electric train is an ideal choice. It can reach speeds of up to 350 kilometers per hour and accommodates numerous passengers across multiple cars. The train's high speed is barely noticeable thanks to its smooth acceleration and deceleration, ensuring a comfortable journey. Velaro trains are used in several countries, including China, Spain, and Japan. For instance, Spain's Velaro operated route between Madrid and Barcelona spans 625 kilometers, covered in less than 2.5 hours, providing reliable and efficient service for years. When comparing passenger train lengths, the Chan train ranks first. Measuring 1.1 kilometers long, it consists of 44 cars and 2 locomotives. The train can transport up to 5,884 passengers. While dining cars are no longer a novelty, their presence adds to the comfort of the journey. Passengers certainly won't go hungry. The Chan train operates from north to south in Australia. Although it is not a high-speed train, its maximum speed of 115 kilometers per hour ensures steady and reliable service. The dual-mode DMV road rail bus deserves attention for its versatility. Why switch between a bus and a train when you can stay in one vehicle that runs on both roads and rails? With the press of a button, steel rail wheels deploy from underneath the DMV road rail bus in just 15 seconds. Powered by a diesel engine, it can reach speeds of 112 kilometers per hour on rails and accommodates up to 23 passengers. Currently, it is operated by Japan's Asa Coast Railway, which uses 3 vehicles to cover a 123-kilometer route connecting cultural landmarks. A railway crossing an airport runway is a rare phenomenon. One such place is Gibson Airport in New Zealand. When planes take off or land, train movements are halted. The railway, which intersects the runway, connects the cities of Gisborne and Palmerston North. It was part of an ambitious project to build a second main railway line on New Zealand's North Island. Since 2001, the line has been used exclusively for freight. In one iconic photo, a small plane prepares for takeoff, waiting for a train to pass. The Steepest monorail is likely the most convenient train for climbing steep slopes. Its unique barrel-shaped cabin design rotates to ensure a strictly horizontal floor, regardless of the incline. The rail line is relatively short, at just 1.74 kilometers, but the train can transport up to 10 tons of cargo along with tourists. Impressively, it ascends to a height of 744 meters in just 5 minutes. The Brusio Spiral Viaduct in Switzerland is a true engineering marvel. This stone bridge, shaped like a loop, allows trains to change altitude on steep tracks. The viaduct is 17 meters tall and consists of 9 arches, each 10.8 meters long. Its horizontal curve radius is 70 meters, and the gradient is 7%. While a tunnel could have been constructed instead, the spiral viaduct was chosen to let tourists enjoy the breathtaking Swiss scenery. Additionally, building the viaduct was more cost-effective and faster than constructing a tunnel. In remote areas like the Andes in South America, where automobile roads are scarce and passenger numbers are low, running large trains is impractical. The Feral Bus is a small rail-based vehicle built on a bus chassis but equipped with rail wheels. Powered by an efficient diesel engine, it's a popular choice among tourists, as the route often traverses picturesque landscapes inaccessible by car. The fire train can carry significantly more water than road or air transport. It's instrumental in firefighting operations, such as extinguishing fires at railway stations or handling rail accidents. Fire trains are stationed at major hubs, including freight, sorting, passenger, and regional stations. Always in a state of readiness, a fire train can respond quickly to emergencies, arriving at the scene at maximum speed to combat fires. The Russian P-36 mainline passenger steam locomotive entered production in 1950. It was comparable in power to the most powerful passenger steam locomotives in Europe, boasting 2,500 horsepower, which enabled it to pull a substantial number of cars. The locomotive featured an overperforming steam boiler that maintained consistent steam output even under maximum power. For electricity, it was equipped with 2 turbo generators, primary and backup, each with a 1 kilowatt capacity. The Russian P-36 also had the largest driver's cab of any Soviet steam locomotive built at the time. The Train du Désert is one of the longest and most extreme trains in the world. Spanning 2 kilometers in length, it primarily transports iron ore and hardy passengers across the Sahara Desert. The train consists of 200 to 210 freight cars, pulled by 3 to 4 diesel locomotives, covering a one-way journey of 704 kilometers. Passengers often wrap scarves around their heads to protect their eyes from sand and dust, climb onto the wagons, and travel in this unconventional manner. Despite its extremity, for some villagers, it's the only means of reaching their destinations. The Lorem RG 400 isn't designed for transporting passengers or cargo, but for rail grinding. Its grinding speed reaches a maximum of 32 kilometers per hour. Before grinding, the train sprays fire-resistant hydraulic fluid onto the rails. The RG 400 machine then smooths and levels the tracks. This process is periodically repeated to eliminate wave-like wear and minor imperfections on the rail surface, reducing vibration impacts on trains during movement. The Acela Express is the only high-speed train in the Americas, reaching a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour. It operates in the northeastern US, connecting Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, and Boston over a 734-kilometer route in 6 hours and 38 minutes. Acela Express trains carry about 3 million passengers annually, making it a strong competitor to air travel. capturing 37% of passenger traffic between New York and Boston. Monorail systems aren't common in every country, but in Japan, the Tokyo Monorail, developed by the renowned Hitachi Rail, features 3 types of trains. These trains reach speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. The monorail system can handle steeper vertical inclines compared to traditional rail transport and operates with reduced noise levels. Additionally, monorail tracks are quick to construct and deploy. A downside, however, is the 30-second time required to switch monorail tracks, compared to just a few seconds for traditional rail switches. The Shinkan monorail, running between Kamakura and Fujisawa, serves as a transit system for small trains. It gives the impression of traveling upside down, but that's not the case. The train's attachment point is mounted to the roof. The passenger cabin looks just like a traditional train interior. These unusual trains operate on the 6.6-kilometer Inoshima line. During World War II, armored trains were widely used by countries with developed railway networks. These trains consisted of an armored locomotive, several armored cars equipped with machine guns, artillery, and anti-aircraft weaponry, 2 to 4 protective platforms, and occasionally a platform carrying troops. Their primary roles included seizing strategically important nodes and locations before the arrival of main forces, guarding railways, structures, junctions, and stations, and escorting trains and valuable cargo. Around 200 Soviet armored trains were deployed during the war, with some earning medals or honorary titles. Due to the heavy armor on all cars, the locomotive couldn't pull many wagons, as the total weight of the train could reach up to 400 tons. Railways aren't just for transporting freight and passengers, they can also serve as tourist attractions. The Kuranda Scenic Railway is a heritage-listed tourist railway running along the Cairns-Kuranda line in Australia. Built in 1891, the railway stretches 37 kilometers. During construction, which involved 15 hand-dug tunnels and 37 bridges, many workers lost their lives. Over 3 million cubic meters of earth were moved to complete the project. In 2009, the railway received Queensland's Q150 symbol for being a constructive and engineering feat. In the Chinese city of Chongqing, a railway line runs through a 19-story residential building. This peculiar and controversial technical solution places the tracks between the 6th and 8th floors. Residents often experience vibrations and noise from passing trains. However, architects claim the building is designed to absorb the train noise to a level comparable to that of a washing machine. While the situation has its downsides, the building has become a popular subject for photographers and videographers. Although built 87 years ago in England, the Mallard train boasts a nearly modern design. On July 3, 1938, the steam locomotive set a world speed record for steam-powered trains, reaching 203 kilometers per hour. Incredibly, this record has never been surpassed by another steam locomotive, although German locomotives came close. The streamlined locomotive was designed for long-distance travel at speeds exceeding 160 kilometers per hour. Retired in 1965, the Mallard is now part of the National Collection at the National Railway Museum in York, UK. The Maharaja's Express is designed for luxurious or romantic travel across India. Its comfortable carriages include everything from restaurants to private bedrooms with hot and cold running water and showers. The train offers individual climate control, 24/7 paramedic availability, smoke detection systems, and free Wi-Fi. A handy feature is the direct international dial phone line in every passenger cabin. First-class chefs serve up national dishes and beverages. The train's route allows passengers to visit national parks, historical sites, and other landmarks. Tourists traveling on the Pilatus Railroad in Switzerland are true adventurers, unafraid of heights, steep descents, and climbs through the mountains. This railway has the steepest gradient in the world, 48%. The line stretches from Alpnachstad on Lake Alpnach to the terminus near Isel Peak on Mount Pilatus at an altitude of 2,073 meters. The original cog rails, over 100 years old, are still in use today. The train's cogwheels engage with the special rails, ensuring maximum safety during the journey. The Love Tunnel appeared on the tourist map about 12 years ago, thanks to a few travelers who stumbled upon the railway tracks hidden in the forest near Kleven. The photo they took spread quickly and sparked skepticism about its authenticity, with claims of Photoshop. But as more visitors confirmed its existence, the Green Tunnel gained popularity. The rarely passing train shapes this natural wonder, which changes its colors with the seasons. The best times to visit are in spring or autumn, when the scenery is at its most enchanting. The high-speed Thalys trains connect France and Germany, making the journey from Paris to Brussels in just 90 minutes. The train features a buffet offering various drinks and snacks, including vegetarian options. Passenger amenities include reclining seats, air conditioning for a comfortable temperature, power outlets at every seat, Wi-Fi, and a selection of complimentary newspapers and magazines. The TSHR 700T train has a unique aerodynamic design resembling a kingfisher's beak. With a top speed of 300 kilometers per hour, it features a digital automatic train control system. These trains are built with shock-absorbing elements to protect against low-speed collisions and are equipped with parking brakes. For enhanced fire safety, the interior is constructed with fire-resistant and smoke-proof materials, along with fire barriers. The trains also include smoke and fire detectors. The Frecciarossa 1000 is a remarkable high-speed train operating in Europe. Its average speed is 360 kilometers per hour, with a maximum of 400 kilometers per hour. Among all trains of its class, the Frecciarossa 1000 offers the most spacious seating arrangement for passengers, ensuring a comfortable journey. Each seat is equipped with a power outlet for charging devices, as well as Wi-Fi. The interior design combines elegance with maximum travel comfort. The train is both quiet and environmentally friendly, with a streamlined front for optimal aerodynamics. It is powered by 16 eco-friendly traction motors. The AGV Italo train is designed to minimize vibrations and noise during travel. Its couplings soften movements between cars and ensure optimal safety at high speeds. The streamlined front is not merely aesthetic, but serves to enhance aerodynamics. The wide aisle between seats makes it easy for passengers to navigate with bulky luggage. The train's interior is carefully designed to meet European standards, providing a tranquil travel experience. With an operating speed of 360 kilometers per hour, AGV Italo combines comfort and efficiency for passengers. On April 3, 2007, the TGV-POS set a world speed record of 574 kilometers per hour on standard tracks. Today, the train operates international routes connecting France with Germany and Switzerland. Its powerful traction motors, located in the driving cars, deliver an impressive 25,000 horsepower. The 106-meter-long train covered the 72 kilometers between Paris and Strasbourg in just 15 minutes. Inside, passengers enjoy spacious, comfortable seats and a variety of food and drink options. The passenger cabin's ergonomics are designed to ensure maximum comfort during travel. South Korea became the fourth country in the world, after Japan, China, and France, to develop high-speed trains. However, according to developers, the HEMU430X lags slightly behind other models. It can reach a speed of 430 kilometers per hour and accelerates to 300 kilometers per hour in just 233 seconds. The train features active suspension for a smoother ride. To save weight, the car body incorporates composite materials alongside aluminum. The nose design is inspired by existing French and German high-speed trains. The HEMU 430X is designed to accommodate 378 passengers. A unique Thai market operates right alongside railway tracks. Trains pass through the market 4 times a day. Just minutes before a train's arrival, vendors retract their awnings and move some of their goods to make way for the train. Remarkably, some items remain close to the rails, with the train passing just centimeters away. Once the train departs, vendors swiftly restore their setups as if nothing happened. Japan's Aso Minami Railway Line connects the stations of Tateno, Minami-Aso, and Takamori. It is the only operational line in the Minami-Aso region of southern Japan and is often considered one of the most dangerous railway lines in the world. The old train, consisting of several cars, first travels over a chasm before descending the southern slope of Mount Aso, Japan's largest active volcano. The volcano could erupt at any time. The train's windows are left unglazed to allow tourists to take unobstructed photos of the smoking volcano. The Devil's Nose Railway, aptly named for its treacherous route, is one of the most dangerous railways in mountainous terrain. The train departs from Alausi and travels to Zimbabwe, navigating the rocky slopes of the Andes. Tourists enjoy breathtaking views of the Andes' dramatic mountain landscapes, lush vegetation, and central valleys. For thrill seekers, this journey offers an exhilarating experience of height and adventure. Once considered one of the greatest feats of engineering, the railway remains an iconic achievement. In 1977, engineers conducted a bold experiment with the Japanese high-speed train ML500. This Maglev prototype was developed solely for testing and was never used to transport passengers. The experiment paved the way for other high-speed trains in Japan. Maglev trains operate on magnetic levitation, eliminating contact with rails during movement. Their speeds rival those of airplanes, offering competition to air transport on short and medium-haul routes. The high-speed train MLX-01 set 2 world speed records. In 2003, it reached a top speed of 581 kilometers per hour, and in 2015, it set a new Guinness World Record by accelerating to 603 kilometers per hour. The train's driver's cab is fully computerized, with no traditional visibility. The route is displayed via a video recorder, and data is monitored by drivers using specialized instruments. Despite its advantages, The construction and operation of the rail infrastructure for such trains require substantial investments. Developed by a Chinese company, the Maglev Bullet CRRC Qingdao Sifang uses German technology and is designed to reach speeds of up to 600 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest trains in the world. The trains can operate with 2 to 10 cars, each accommodating over 100 passengers. Scheduled for launch in 2025, the train has already undergone successful trials. The Japanese Elo Maglev operates between Tokyo and Osaka with an average speed of 500 kilometers per hour, though it has reached a top speed of 603 kilometers per hour. The nose of the train extends 15 meters to reduce air resistance and minimize noise during travel. Remarkably, the train does not require a driver. Cameras located in the front of the end cars allow for remote operation in case of automated system failure. The windows and passenger seats are styled with an aviation theme, enhancing the futuristic travel.